At this point, though, the federal government's going to use. So you're. I totally agree with you, right? But now do you think they'll use this ample opportunity to get the man they've been trying to get, since the steroid trial, and maybe getting him on the Ring Boy scandals, the Jimmy Snuka murder, the Ashley Massaro rape in Kuwait, and who knows what else? Do you think the federal government will use this window to try to imprison Vince McMahon?
I don't think that they'll imprison him, but they'll sure take a lot of money. Because he's what, in his 70s now, so what is he going to go to jail for? And I know that age is not, a criteria to keep you out of jail, but by the time this goes through courts and appeals and the whole thing, even if he lives to 100, he probably won't see jail time, but he'll have to spend a lot of money, and that will hurt him.
All right, here's probably the most important question to you, and I know you don't know him well, but is Vince McMahon an evil person?
No, I don't think he's evil. I think that he has a lot of money and a lot of power, and through the decades of having a multi-billion-dollar business, a lot of people would do whatever he wanted, and just to get a piece of that pie, just to get a good paycheck. And people completely do 180 sometimes from if they were a good person before. Money and power can make you can make you an evil person, and can make you very self-conscious, and no one else matters except for you and your family. And I think that's what happened with Vince.
Babydoll, you're a really smart person, so I know you can handle this question. Give me a percentage, because I love that everyone who's always hated Vince has waited for this moment. Oh, we got him. We got Satan. Can you give me a percentage?
Well,
If the fan out there,
here's kind of the weird thing is that, everyone said that why wouldn't I go to work for WWE? Maybe because he knew that I wasn't that type of girl, that he couldn't take advantage of me, and I wasn't that.
It's possible.
That he just knew that he couldn't manipulate me the way that maybe he could some of the other girls.
Yeah, it's possible. Give me a percentage for all those internet marks out there who have been waiting for this day to finally come down on Vince. What percentage could you give me if the wrestling fan at home knew the real truth about all the wrestlers? Like, let's say you've been watching wrestling since back from our time, back in the early 80s. All the wrestlers, give me a percentage of how many wrestlers would actually clear the cut and not have in their closet that they would be mortified by and probably just look past because, I like this certain wrestler. That's okay.
Good question.
How many wrestlers? What kind of percentage would you give me? Would you say 65% of them are no goods? Is it less? Is it more? What say you?
5%. Very, very,
Really?
very few. Most of the guys are just really, really good guys, hardworking guys. They'll drink. They'll maybe smoke a couple of joints, maybe have a couple of beers, drink, get up and go and catch the plane the next day. They're calling their wives, they're calling their girlfriends. They're trying to do the best to take care of their family.
Nice.
I would say maybe 5% are weird.
Wow, Mike, I got surprised at that answer, but hey, I'll take it. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing, right? Because just like you said, we don't know. Babydoll knows, right? They know the reality of it. We're just fans who just read stuff and come to our own decisions. So, again, the one great thing about Babydoll, and we knew this the first time she was in studio, Jimmy, is she's a straight shooter, right? She doesn't really play games. She's not like, and I got to commend you for this, Babydoll. Your daughter is on the rise in one of the better wrestling organizations in the world. There's a lot to be lost in this type of conversation. And, you don't want, today's cancel culture, if people don't like what you say, they'll be like, oh, let's cancel Samantha out. I give you tons of credit. Not that you,
Billy Corgan knows how to draw money. He loves NWA. He loves the history of NWA. From a small child, he's loved professional wrestling. I don't think that whatever I say, he's going to hold it against Samantha. No one should hold what I say against Samantha. Samantha is so smart. She's college educated. She owned a Sonic at one time. She's doing very well with
Wow.
Fiserv. They moved her down to Florida so that she could work for them. I mean, you're an idiot if you hold whatever I say against my daughter, because if you want my daughter's opinion, ask her. Otherwise, just
Love it.
stop.
I love it.
Cancel culture is just so. I mean, if y'all want to cancel me, fine. I have 65 chickens. I have a 9-year-old. I have a great husband. I have land. I have money. I have cars. I have 7 Harleys in my basement. Go ahead and cancel me. I have other things to do. But if you're going to hold what I say against my daughter, then you're an idiot, and I feel sorry for you.
Good for you. And not that you said anything wrong anyway. You gave an honest opinion of your thoughts. And you know what? That's what this country's based on.
And my main thing is that I really feel sorry for the girls that are wrestlers now that have this holding over their head because some girl was an idiot and let Vince take advantage of her for years and showered her with gifts. And as long as he was showering her with gifts and money, then everything was fine. But once that stopped, then all of a sudden it's a bad thing. I mean, that's what I don't understand. If you didn't like it, you should have done it over and over again.
I'd like to make it clear, too, that these thoughts that Babydoll is projecting does not condone Vince McMahon's possible actions, like most of you idiots out there who've been calling Mike and I immature because we want to see the process play itself out. Yeah, choke on that.
Oh, yeah.
Choke the chicken. All 65 chickens.
I definitely want to see this go to court. I want to see both sides of this. I just don't want to see a bunch of supposed text messages. We don't even know if these are true.
Right.
She took all those gifts, and that's kind of hard to explain. That's what I'm saying. If you don't like it, then you shouldn't have taken the gifts.
Would you guys think ill will of me if I said that if Vince shit on my head for $3 million, I would be okay with it?
Nope.
I'm just sharing.
I mean,
sit still,
I don't want to
Monty.
know about it. I mean, if y'all work that out, that's fine. But I don't want to know.
You won't work that out.
All right.
How you doing?
All right. I got to ask you this.